Good afternoon, Thrifty Adventures. It is Monday, October 7th, and we are in store for another What Sold from This Weekend video. So, what I am going to say in this video is I will go over my numbers from eBay and Poshmark for all of last week, and then I will show you what I have going out from the weekend. So I'll show you all my sales that I had and what I had shipped out on this Monday. Normally I do it in the afternoon or morning. It's a little delayed. Sorry for the delay. I'm putting the video out a little late. My morning was just very insane. And we are going to not pay attention to the mess on this side of the room. I went on a crazy thrifting adventure and I have not put away any of my things. So let's just ignore this mess. So I'm going to go over my numbers. It was a little slow this week for me. I did have about three items that sold for over $100. So it kind of brought my numbers up. It definitely brought my average sale price up. So hopefully sales pick back up. I think it was kind of slow for everyone. Hopefully it's just the calm before the Q4 storm. But let's jump into it. So I had 34 items sold for a total of $1,105.69. 2 items were on Posh. One was $29, one was $24. So not too much there. I had $111 for cost of goods, and my fees were $165.85 for a profit of $828.84, and my average sale price was $32.52. I would love to keep it above $30. Normally I average between $22 and $27, so hopefully we'll see that going up, as I have only been thrifting mainly things I can sell for $30 and above, so hopefully that will see a change soon. All right, let's go into what I had going out, and I have a little bonus item here as well. I put in I'll show you guys one item that I sold from the week. It was a DVD that sold for $200. So you'll definitely want to stay tuned later on in the video to see what that was, to make sure it is on your BOLO list. So I am going to go into this. Quick side note, please give me a thumbs up if you like this video. Subscribe if you have not already, so you can see all of my videos. And let's go into it. First, we had a CCM Blackhawk scarf. This I got for about 50 cents at a thrift store. Only sold for 15, so nothing huge, but it was a fast seller, and it was small. So sometimes if they're fast and small, I will go ahead and make an exception of my selling price. So that was on eBay, and it took a few weeks to sell. Next was a Peanuts item. I love selling Charlie Brown and Peanuts, so this was just like a collectible display, I guess you could say, and it sold for $37.31. I got this in an auction for $8. Next was a Mr. Christmas animated ornament. This I got from my late friend Lynn's house, so I probably paid about $1 for it, and it sold for $17.50. It only took a few weeks to sell. So always look out for Mr. Christmas stuff. Normally that stuff is pretty collectible, and you can sell it for high dollar. Next was a lot of Dr. Seuss vintage books. I don't spend a lot on books, but you can normally find them at garage sales for a quarter or 50 cents. So I try to buy them when I see them, and then I make a lot of them when I get enough. So these sold for $33.16, and I probably paid about $3 or $4 for all of them. So not too bad there. And they can go media mail since it's a book and it's got writing in it. Nothing blank can go media mail, but this is able to go media mail. Next is a big sale. It was one of my big sales of the week. So I've had this for a few months, but I don't mind waiting if I can get top dollar. So this was a CD player. It was new, but the box was open. So of course I put that in the title, or not in the title, in the condition. But this, I got this at the auction for about $50. I can't talk, and it sold for $150. It wasn't too hard to ship since it was already in its box. I did put it in another box and then surrounded it with a few peanuts and things, and off it goes. Next, I've had these shoes that I am Nike shoes. They were vintage. I've had them for so long, and I'm sure it's because the picture was absolutely horrendous. It was horrible. I will be the first to admit it. And I don't know why I never changed it, but I just didn't. But either way, they are gone, and it is sold. $45, so not too bad. I got them at a thrift store. I think they were $5 to $10, so not too bad there. Next is a Jack Skellington hat. This is a Santa hat. Once again, I got this at my late friend's house, so I paid about $1 for it. It sold for $16.56. It only took a few weeks to sell. Jack Skellington can be very collectible. Anything Nightmare Before Christmas is normally a good pickup. There are a lot of collectors out there that just like Nightmare Before Christmas. So always look up the items if you see anything with that. And if it's cheap, just buy it. Next is another one. So this is Pennywise the Clown It costume. So obviously we know It is a big thing, and of course it came back into the theaters and was remade. He's also very collectible. People love dressing up as Pennywise. People love doing decorations with him, so always look out for that stuff. This I got in a estate sale for $8, and it sold for $42. Next was an Olaf plush backpack. This I got a long time ago. I don't really pick up anything Olaf anymore. There's just anything Frozen, period. It's just way too saturated. This one sold for $8.26. I normally don't spend more than 50 cents on a plush unless I know it's worth a lot. So still profit there, but just not enough to, you got to value your time. Next was an Athleta sweater. Athleta is a good brand to look out for if you can get it cheap enough. This I got at Savers, and I think I spent like $2 on it. It sold for $15. I was hoping for a little bit more, but I've had it for a couple months, so I decided to let it go when I got that offer. Next is a Disney magnet. This I got in a lot of things. Not something I would pick up on its own, but some magnets will sell for a good amount of money, so always look out for them. Disney ones in particular. But this one sold for $4, so nothing too shabby there. Wouldn't list it again. Next is Buffy the Vampire Slayer. This was, if you don't know, is a 90s TV show. It was very big. And I saw this shirt at Savers. It's been, I didn't think it'd take this long to sell. It has taken about 3 months or so. But I spent like $5 on it, and it sold for $29 and a penny, which is just so important. So I'm okay with that. I was happy with that sale. So easy to ship, wasn't big. One thing that's nice about clothing is that you can just stick it right into a poly mailer. All right, next, we're 3 away from the big old DVD reveal, guys. So next are my 2 Poshmark sales, and then the DVDs. So the first one is a 90s Detroit Red Wings sweater. Always look out for vintage sweaters, vintage t-shirts. Always a good seller. This one sold for $29. I spent $2 for it at an estate sale. And then next, another Jack Skellington item. This I got at a Disney store on clearance for $10. And I sold it for $24. And it was, I don't know, probably listed for about 2 weeks. So not too long. Easy to ship. And got some retail arbitrage done with that. And then the DVD, big DVD reveal. So I absolutely, love this for many reasons. So I've had the DVD for a long time. It's probably been, I think I got it in like June or July, I want to say. So it's been about 4 months, which is fine for a big sale. I saw a Facebook Marketplace I can't talk, you guys. A Facebook Marketplace post that was just selling DVDs. And there was a whole bunch, and there was a lot of Seasons TV seasons, which I love to sell, and she was selling them off for like $1 or $2. So I told my husband I'm going to go over there and look. So I went and I just grabbed a whole bunch of stuff. And this DVD was in the mix of things, and I brought them all home, and I was showing them to my husband, and he's like, why would you buy the Chicago Bears DVD? Like, they suck. Why? This was worthless. And I'm like, it was brand new. Sorry if my kids are in the background. Like, it was brand new, and it cost me $2. So what is there to lose? So hang on. Wait. Sorry, guys. So I looked it up, and I'm like, ha! You can see how much it's worth. So it's been a few months, but it sold for $200, the Chicago Bears DVD set. It was brand new. It was sealed. I had gotten offers on it before, but they just weren't high enough for me. And then if you do find this, even pre-owned, you could probably get about $100 for it. It wasn't made for very long, and I don't think they released a lot of them. I think that's why this is just so rare. I shipped it out priority in a box. Yes, it can go via mail, but for that price, I would never do that. But always be on a lookout for this, and you never know what can sell for a lot. So look at all the different sections of thrift stores. Look everywhere. Try to get yourself well versed in different areas and have a wide variety. I know a little bit about a lot, so that's always a good thing to know. At least know enough to at least trust your instincts sometimes. So that are all my sales for the week. I hope you guys learned some things. I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know if you have any questions. Let me know what was your favorite sale of yours this week. Comment down below. And I will see you guys next week. Have a fantastic day. And go have yourself a thrifty adventure. Bye-bye.